Good afternoon and welcome to Through the Static. This is Stephen the Medium and I am joined by
Coach Elix.
Coach Elix is in the house. And of course, Mark producing the show. So I hope everyone's having a great day. You know, I still get very excited when I hear that music. It's just, I know it's the introduction. I love the song. That's why I picked it. A lot of love. But just hearing it, knowing that we get to do a show is really great and terrific. So, but I hope everybody's doing well in washing their hands and being safe with the coronavirus. It's something that Elix was just talking on Facebook that it's sort of something that the two of us have done always anyway, just keeping our hands washed because of the flu in this particular season and, you know, and just being very mindful. So I think that's what you have to do, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, for me, like I said to the people on the Facebook Live, is ever since I got diagnosed with Wegener's in 2008, my immune system was compromised, because of the treatment and the medication. So I had to learn to make sure that I wash hands, that I was not aware of my surroundings, aware of people around me. So for me, this comes as second nature. I've always, I'm addicted to washing my hands constantly and, using sanitizer, which, by the way, I'm very proud that I made my own.
He did.
So it is true. You can, if you have aloe and alcohol, I mean, the scent is a preference. I don't need a scent because I actually just like the alcohol and the aloe.
But the alcohol has to be a certain percent, right?
Yeah, I used the 91%, but I think it's got to be over 60%. But if you mix the two, it's 2 to 1. You end up with hand sanitizer, and Stephen can attest that I made it and it works, and it's wonderful.
Yeah. It feels exactly like the regular disinfectant. Yeah, which is pretty wild. It's pretty crazy. So
I can understand the hand sanitizer thing. I cannot understand the toilet paper thing.
I don't even want to go to there. But I was going to say, anybody who knows us, even close friends and people, that if they're sick, they automatically know not to come to our house if we're doing dinner or an event, right?
Well, let me just put the Facebook Live here so people can see what I'm about to say. They automatically know because they'll automatically get a phone call from Stephen saying...
No, an email.
Or an email or anything, a text. But they already know, they're trained to know that they'll get an immediate notification from Stephen that if you show up sick, I'm sending you home. So he threatens people. So they don't come to our house if they're sick or suspected to be sick at any time. But he's protecting me and my well-being. And again, we've been doing this since 2008 because of my diagnosis. And by the way, I'm doing great. I've been on remission. This is my second bout of remission and I'm doing really, really well.
Several years.
Thank you for all the love on Facebook Live. I see all the hearts. Keep them coming.
And tell everybody about your appointment.
Oh, so the other thing is that I had my 3-month follow-up yesterday at Mass General Hospital.
For what?
For my back surgery. I had a laminectomy with fusion and spinal fusion, and that's no joke of a surgery. It's really, really complex, and 3 months are critical because that's what it takes for bone to heal. And I was expecting to hear that I was doing okay and that I'm going to have to, the next 3 months are going to be critical, blah, blah, blah. And instead, what I heard is, you're doing amazing. Your bone has healed beautifully. And I am I'm lifting all the restrictions. So I don't have any restrictions. I've been given the go-ahead to go back and start, exercising and start building my muscle and my strength again. Of course, I'm still sore, so I can't just go back and, do CrossFit. So, I have to take it slowly, but I'm really, really, really excited that I am discharged.
That's amazing.
After 3 months, but I took it very serious. I really the first 3 months I did nothing. I didn't go to the gym.
That's
I didn't do anything. Yes, Stephen. Oh my God, Stephen was like, having my mother. Well, in this case, I had my mother and Steven both at my house.
So
not easy.
Let's be real. Like, you went through it, but really the one that really had to go through a lot of distress was me.
Oh yeah. He's super dramatic. You would think that he had the surgery and not me. He actually at some point even said to me, the things you put me through. Okay, as if, I hadn't just gone through major back surgery. Okay, just saying. So those of you who want to take him, you're welcome to take him anytime. All right, thank you. Okay, so let me pass this on to Steve.
It was tough. I almost needed medication to get through it. But before I forget, I want to give a big shout out to someone I love, LB, Lori Beth Campo, who is listening, and Lori Beth and I have been friends forever. I met Lori Beth through her brother, Bobby, who we met several years ago, and unfortunately he passed away in 2006 from a brain tumor, and honestly, it's a loss that I feel like daily, because we were so connected, but the positive that came out of that was getting to be very close to his sister LB. Unfortunately, she's in Florida, so I don't get to see her a lot, but she just texted me and we go back and forth, and I miss her and love her so much. So I know she said she was going to be listening, so she better, because I'm going to test her, and if not, she's banned forever if she didn't get this. So no, seriously, I'm just wanted to give a nice reach out to. How long do we have? Mocky Mock.
Oh, about 3 minutes or so.
Oh, I get so much time.
Can I throw something in quick?
Of course.
It's kind of funny. I took it kind of funny. I was with my mom Monday at a Italian restaurant here in town, having lunch, and we're talking and having an enjoyable lunch. And I sneezed. My allergies bother me awful with this weather going back and forth. I sneezed, and about 15 people gave me like the dirtiest look.
Did you sneeze into your elbow?
Yes, I did.
Well,
and
you're a good boy.
Tissue.
You're a good boy then.
And I felt like saying, "You want to take my temperature?" Or I don't mean to make light of it, but.
Well, you know what?
That may come, so it's not that far fetched.
It's the unknown, and that's what it scares people sometimes. It's just not knowing where this is going. If it's gonna, and I'm sure it's going to slow down and reverse just like it did in China. But let's just cross our fingers and be positive.
But that was the point that I want to make. What does not help is to go into feeding to the hysteria. Right. You need to keep moving. You need to stay positive. You need to take precautions, but just, don't feed into like the, oh my God, because that doesn't help anyone.
No, and you can't stop living either.
Correct.
You just can't. I mean, you got to be smart. You got to take precautions, but you can't stop living. And I have a break now, so 508-222-1320. We're going to take a break. When I come back, I will take calls. So we'll be right back. And welcome back to Through the Static. I almost didn't say anything. I was looking at Facebook Live. I can't do too many things at once, especially when spirit's here. So.
Just saying, when you're right, you're right. Okay. That's all I got to say.
On Facebook Live, I made an offer that anybody that wants to take Elix, and I would be willing to accept even cost sharing.
Even Mark will take me. I'm a precious gift to anyone who takes me. Yes,
you are? Okay.
I have a lot of people on Facebook, and we can go back and review who's who, and all of you who said yes to me.
Yeah, good luck.
You'll get. I'll manage some family and friends discounts here.
Fine.
All right, you got to start working here. There's people online waiting.
I am. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Phone call. Hi, who's this? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, who's this?
This is Denise.
Hey, Denise, how are you?
Very good, hon. How are you?
I'm doing well. And listen, thank you for being my first caller. Denise, a dog just came in. I looked out the window and there was a dog walking on the street. So there's a dog connected to you. Did you grow up with dogs?
I have. Yes, I have.
There's like when it's kind of cool, Denise, when animals come through, and this dog is crossed. They give me letters, and the letters are either their names or their breed, like the name of the breed. So at first I got a C and then I got a B. So do you remember an animal name either named a B or a C, or the breed was like a collie or a I don't know what would be a B. The B is a name. B is like boxer or just keep it with you, Denise. And it could actually be.
I already got it.
What is it?
Her name was Bonnie Clay.
Oh my God!
What?
Are you serious? There's the B and the C. Wow, Denise. Her name was Bonnie Clay.
Yes, it was.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh my God. Well, Denise, you got to know that Bonnie Clay is with you all the time, and she is never gone anywhere. And it's when animals are first before people. Now you can imagine, Denise, everyone that you've lost, right? That they're so anxious and they're so excited that they get to talk to you, and for Bonnie Clay to push them and get first. Bonnie Clay just, is making a statement. So just giving you a beautiful.
If you had ever met her, she would definitely be the first one in line.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. But Bonnie Clay just keeps thanking you and thanking you and thanking you. So it's a nice way. There's something, Denise, with the chest area. I don't know if this is heart or this is like lungs, but it makes me. Did someone connected to you have some issues going on there before they crossed, or is somebody here that's connected to you have issues? I feel like I'm all like fluids are like in my chest, or like a pneumonia, or I don't know what this is. Nothing.
I'll have to think on that one for a second.
Just Denise, keep it. Make sure you keep it. Is your father crossed?
I believe so.
You don't know?
Well,
don't
I
answer.
would say yes, I guess.
Okay, I was going to say don't even answer it. It's just that a dad figure just stepped forward and is here, and his expression is it's different. It's just like I see tears. He talks, Denise, about the birthday or the anniversary that's right around. Something's coming up really close, connected to you. So make sure are there three of you? What's the three he's giving me? You have are there three siblings or two siblings?
Now I have two siblings that are alive.
Right, so there's three of you?
At this time, yes.
Yeah, stick with me, Denise, baby. That's what your dad's giving is that there's three of his kids or three kids still here. It's just a way that your father is just giving that as a validation. Denise, your father also said that it almost makes me feel like you wouldn't feel like he would be first after the dog to come through, but for whatever reason I can't really control that. He just wants to let you know that he's here and just keeps putting his hands. When Spirit puts their hands on their chest, it just means that it's taking accountability or responsibility. So
it might be my grandfather. He passed, and I called him Dad. He raised me.
Oh, okay. So maybe it is him. So your grandfather raised you?
Yes, he did.
Do you remember, Denise, the pneumonia? Why he keeps giving me, because I can feel fluids everywhere, and I feel like I'm having issues breathing. There's something sometimes even, Denise, it's like it could be a memory. It could be like maybe you or one of a sibling that was young and had like a very difficult time with lungs or pneumonia. But there's a reason why.
I've had pneumonia many a times, but I'm still alive, honest. I'm talking to you.
Denise, I love you. You know, the great thing is that if this is your grandpa, and it's a validation, and what Spirit does all the time is they validate what we've experienced, us that are still living, to show you that he knows about what's going on with you, and that you know it's him. That's what it's all about. And if you've had pneumonia a lot of times, it's most likely why he's bringing it up, and to say that anytime you've got pneumonia, he's there to make sure that you're okay. There's another D name besides Denise. Who's the other D? I keep getting, is there a Don or David or Dan? Who's the, or is there a last name or middle name? Why does he give me the other D connected to you?
I'm not sure.
Well, just keep it with you, Denise, because there's got to be a reason why. There's also a teacher. I see the alphabet. When I see the alphabet, who taught or taught something or teaches? Don't know? Keep it with you. Just make sure you keep it with you. I mean, it does make me feel like it's someone connected to academics. Sometimes also when I see that, it could be someone who rode a bus or drove a bus or a crossing guard, something connected to school. That's why they give me the alphabet, to bring me to academics. But there's, and also again, it could be someone who years ago was a teacher, and even if it was short-lived, you know, even an assistant teacher, it's just a way that Spirit's giving that as a validation. And there's also, who's Vicky or Vinny, or who's the V connected?
I do know of Vinny.
How is he connected to you?
He's a very good friend. He's like a brother. And his name is Vinny, by the way.
Yeah, and it's just, you know, the teaching must be a part of Vinny. Vinny must be connected to a teacher or somebody that worked in school, either crossed or living. So just make sure you keep that with you. Do you have a brother?
I'll ask him. I'll be calling him today. He's like my brother. It's actually his birthday today, so I'll be calling him.
Oh, didn't I just say the birthday or the anniversary,
You
right?
did.
Yeah. So know that Vinny's loved ones are coming through also, and there's a connection with a teacher. So just make sure, and there's a mom figure or a mother figure around Vinny. So I don't know if Vinny's mom is crossed or still here, so it's either a mom or a grandmother. And it's just when your grandfather steps forward, it's just a way to say he knows who's around your circle. And a lot of times, Denise, they want to validate people that they know are a good support system for you. It sounds like obviously he is. And so is Vinny's last name with a D? Where's the D with Vinny?
I don't know his middle name.
And there's a D connected to Vinny, too. That's what they just told me. So when I was asking you about who the D, besides Denise is, they were just giving that to Vinny. So ask him about the teaching and the D name, and it's just a way that, you know, you can just give a message to Vinny also, through you, Denise.
Oh, I will.
I love it. I love it. Well, listen, I'm gonna leave you with that, and lots of love, Denise. Thank you for calling.
Thank you, Don. You were great. I like that BC, man. That one was exactly so would be my grandfather.
Well, I love that too, Denise, for you saying that. So thank you.
Thank you, and I'll send you a personal message if I find out where the teaching came in.
Oh, absolutely. You do that. Oh, listen, you have have a great night, okay? Lots of love.
You too.
And we'll be right back. Welcome back to Through the Static. I just said on Facebook Live, someone just complimented me on Bonnie Clyde and validating Bonnie Clyde, and I told them that my grandfather used to say, if you don't like animals, you're not a good person. And I never met him. This was through my mom, Grandpa Fred, right from Ireland, and I live and breathe by that. So I don't want to have any kind of responses that say that's not true, because I believe it. So that's it, and I'm sticking to it. So let's go to the next caller.
Before we do,
Yes.
you gentlemen sang a song for all the nice Facebook people, and I really think you should share it with
ready?
your listeners.
So
This was a request.
It's a request from somebody who's
Susan
a
McDermott.
Seinfeld fanatic.
Like fanatic.
Yes. So Susan, if you're hearing this is, and this is in response to
Well, she better, because didn't she ask?
you better be hearing. So we're gonna text you. This is in response to hearing the story about me getting well with my back. Get well soon, we want you to get well. Get well soon, we want you to get well. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Get well.
So any Seinfeld fans out there know exactly what we're doing, where that song came from, and we have to listen. If you put a request in, we've got to satisfy you, right?
We now return you to your local program already in progress.
Let me go to the callers.
Now I've lost.
Mark's all disheveled.
Yes, I am.
We'll get there. Hey, this is Steven. Who's this?
Oh, me? Marissa.
I don't know.
That was the best. That was the best phone call I've ever got. Who, me?
And I will pay for Felix, by the way. I'll pay for him to come and make me some pastellas and hang out with me.
Oh, there you go. See?
All right, so thank you for the call and your reading. Next. Okay. So this is Marissa, right?
Yes.
Okay, Marissa. So let me tune in. When it comes to the end of the day, you know I'm not giving up this Puerto Rican, right?
You know what to do with that.
After next month is 27 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Okay, so
congratulations.
Thank you. So Marissa, let me tune in here. So Marissa, the a grandmother just came flying in, and it's interesting. So are both grandmothers crossed?
I only knew one grandmother. I didn't know the other one, but I know that 5 years ago one was still around, but one did pass.
So only one is passed? One grandmother still?
I think so. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, when I asked that because when the grandmother stepped forward, usually I can feel if they on left of me, their mom's side, right of his father's side, but they sort of came she came in like at the same time, and it almost made me feel like I got both grandmothers. So so let me just stick with there's a grandmother that steps forward, but there's also a father figure. So I don't know if this is dad or grandfather, but there's a father figure stepping forward and keeps talking about a ring. Marissa, do you remember either you or somebody connected to you something changing or happening with a ring, like either losing a ring or a ring not getting to the particular person or the ring being changed by any chance?
My dad lost his ring in the backyard, but my mom does wear his ring every day.
Wait a minute. So
my dad is passed.
Oh, so this is. Oh, I love it. So this is. Wait a minute. So your father lost his ring in the backyard?
Yes.
Wow, Marissa, I love.
Yeah.
Did anyone ever find it?
No.
Wow. How amazing is it that your dad steps forward and gives you a validation immediately that you're going to know it's him, and just to make sure you do know it's him, and just keeps giving you hugs. When I get the symbol of a lot of roses, it's just that he just wants to make sure that I tell you how much he loves you. However, there's also something with roses connected to you that he's giving me.
That's my grandmother.
Your grandmother's name?
That's the woman who flew to you, yes. Yes, her name was Rose.
Wow. Oh, my God, Marissa. So know that grandma and dad are both stepping forward, and let me see what your father's saying. Did somebody connected to you do dancing? Why am I... At first I thought your father said line dancing. Did you ever go line dancing?
No, not that I remember.
I may have to hang out with you, because if you don't remember, you went line dancing, you must party really good. So let me back up, Marissa. So if it doesn't have to be line dancing, but why is your father talking about dancing? Like when you were a little girl, there was no dancing or...
Oh, yeah, I did dance when I was a little girl, yes, I did.
Oh, there it is. So it's a great way, Marissa, to let you know that it's Dad's bringing up these beautiful memories. And Elizabeth, or the E name, Ed, Elizabeth, who's the E?
My great-grandmother, Elizabeth.
This is your great-grandmother?
Well, my great-grandmother's passed as well.
Oh, my God. I love when great-grandparents come through. So how cool is this, Marissa, that your great-grandmother, Elizabeth, is stepping forward, too? She just told me that I don't know. Like, she just said that she loves this because it's a way, and I don't know if she's ever come through, like if you've ever been to any other mediums, but she's just saying she's all excited about this, that she's here, and to let you know that it's really her. Ice. I don't know where she's going with this. Ice. I've never had that just given to me in a reading, Marissa, so I don't know. I'm asking her to give me more. Do you remember anything with someone slipping or falling?
Someone passing or someone here? Because my mom broke her foot a year ago. My mom broke her foot about a year ago.
By falling?
Yes.
So just know that it's Dad. You know, I just asked your grandmother and your dad, I'm like, why are you showing me? They're making me look at Elix's, he's got this huge thing of water and there's a lot of ice. And I said, why are you making me look at ice? But they showed me someone slipping and falling. It doesn't mean it had to be on ice, but it's just a way, Marissa, that, you know, your loved ones, your dad and everybody else are letting you know that they know what happened to your mom last year, and that your father just said to me, though, that it could have been way worse than what it was. So I don't know if what he's talking about, like something could have been broken in many places. All I can tell you is that he's just saying that he helped to make sure that it didn't get as bad as it could have been. It's a really a great thing. And what's with the car, Marissa? Why does he talk about the car? He talks about it. It almost makes me feel like, too, like this tags someone with registration or inspection or something that he's or license plate. Like, do you have any idea what he's talking about?
He's probably talking about, I just got my truck back. It was in an accident, and I just got it back yesterday.
Oh, that's what it is. So I was wondering why he was talking about, like, the specifics of it with the registration or the tag. So if you didn't know that your dad's watching and protecting every step of the way, Marissa, now you do. So.
Yeah, I know he's here.
Oh my God, is he ever there? And he says so that you keep him very busy taking care of you. So he's like, it's not easy with this one. So he's just giving in a beautiful, most loving way. So Marissa, I'm going to leave you with that. Listen, thank you so much for calling.
Okay, we'll go line dancing together.
All right, I'm in. I'm so in.
Okay.
All right, lots of love, Marissa.
Thank you. Same to you.
Okay, bye-bye. Hi, this is Steven. Who's this?
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
This is Gidget.
Gidget, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing well, too. I know I sound repetitive, how I always say every time I see you on Facebook Live, I love your name, I love your name, I love Gidget. So let me see what's going on, Gidget. Okay, so Gidget, I honestly can't remember because I almost feel like we may have talked about this or you told me, but is Gidget a nickname or your real name?
Yes, it is.
It's a nickname.
It's my nickname.
Okay, so above and beyond that, someone just stepped forward for you and said that a name changed. Someone changed a name, and I don't know what they're talking about. Like, I don't know if like someone was married and then got divorced and went back to the maiden name, but there's a name change, or somebody changed their name legally, and it's not, obviously it's not you, even though that's a nickname. It's above and beyond that. So, it makes me feel like they're giving a reference to a woman who goes back to her maiden name. The name switches back.
My sister-in-law.
Okay.
My ex-sister-in-law, yes.
So she was married to?
My brother.
Okay. And when, obviously, they got divorced, she went back to her maiden name?
Yes.
Okay. But do you still have a relationship with her?
I try to because of my niece and nephew.
Okay, I got it. So when I talk about this, where's the young male come in?
The young male?
Crossed. And it doesn't have to be, when I say young male, it doesn't have to be kids like 5 years old. But it's not. There's a young male standing next to you, and he young 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s.
Oh,
there's somebody standing right. Who's Richard or Robert or Ryan? Who's the R connected here to you?
My late ex-father-in-law
was Robert.
Your late ex-father-in-law. Do you know how old he was when he crossed?
He was 63 or 64.
There, it's him. It's definitely him. You know, to me, in the 60s, when I say young male, it's just it's a way to say the age is you don't expect the person to cross at that age, and in the 60s, you don't expect people to cross. So just you got to know that you said his name is Robert.
Yes.
So know that Robert is stepping forward, and also just said to me that she would have never guessed it would have been me stepping forward here.
Very true.
Yeah, and he's laughing, but he wants to make sure, Gidget, you know that he's always around you. He's always with you, and he just showed me that he uses wings to. He said you're very connected to wings, birds, butterflies, dragonflies, because he just made me look up in the sky and all birds flew by. So
yes.
When I see that, it's that spirit can use birds or anything with wings to sort of, fly near you, or you seeing a cardinal. I mean, I know cardinals are kind of like a common thing, but why do I have wings on me? Do you have, do you like butterflies? Do you like dragonflies? What's the wings connected to you?
I don't know, other than I know around my house there are a ton of cardinals. A ton.
No. I mean, I love that, and I know that's part of the validation, but there's wings. Who has angel wings or something with wings, and it feels like it's a tattoo, or someone carries something with wings?
Oh, I have a tattoo. Oh my gosh, yes.
What?
Oh,
tell me.
You're gonna. Yeah. You know what? He's gonna be. He's making fun of me. He's making fun of me.
So tell me. I got to hear this.
His son and I were married, and I used to say that his father Robert was my saving grace. He was my protector. My ex-husband, after we got married, became very possessive and tried to confine me. But Bob used to be with me all the time. He worked, around my house, and then he developed ALS.
Oh boy!
And I took care of him. So I stayed with Bill, his son, through the ALS, and took care of Bob, or at least tried to help.
Right.
And so after he passed, the whole family fell apart. So I stayed for a while, and things got really bad. So when I left and I got divorced, it was a joke and it took me a long time to do it, that I was going to get a divorce tattoo.
What is that? What does that mean?
Well, I'm on my top of my hip, I have an angel with wings with little horns on the top that I would.
Oh my God! Gidget, this is so cool. Oh my God!
It was kind of a running joke. It's very small, you know what I mean? No one can see it. And, of course, if my mother ever really knew about it, she would probably,
Your secret's safe with us.
Right, and Bob used to laugh because his wife, what she didn't know didn't hurt her, was his, motto.
Wow.
So there were a lot of things that had happened that he never told his wife, and she's like a saint. She's a beautiful, beautiful lady.
I love this. I love it. I love the fact that, you're and he just said to me, don't say ex. Father-in-law steps forward, and he protects you. And the fact that, he kept saying to me, there's wings on me. Just say it. She'll get it. And I honestly that's why I said it. So, wow. I mean,
it's made my day because he was like the definition of a gentleman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was going to say, Gidget, and I was just about to say to you, you've got the biggest guardian angel that I think I've ever seen around somebody in your father-in-law. And not only is just him saying thank you for everything you did, I mean, what you just told me, but the fact that for him, he's very selfless, and he just wanted to give something to you, like the tattoo, to really make sure you get that it's really him. He's with you, how much he loves you, and that he does protect you. He's got such a beautiful heart, Gidget.
Oh, you cannot believe how that just means so much.
Oh, Gidget, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And he also just said to me that give him credit for you getting through, because people always have a lot of hard times getting through these lines. And your father-in-law just said, please tell Gidget that I made sure she got through. So she needed today to hear from me. So you got through, and I love it. And we're going to take a break, so I'm going to say lots of love to you, Gidget, and thank you so much for calling.
Thank you, guys. You made my day.
All righty. We'll be back. And welcome back to Through the Static. So let me just go to the calls right away. Hello, this is Stephen. Who's this? Hi.
Hi, Stephen. It's Denise.
Hi, Denise. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, too. So thank you for calling. And let's see what's going on with you, Denise. Denise, there's something written. What are they showing me? There's a young male who crossed, and he keeps pointing to you. I think it's to you. Well, it's someone connected to you. And are you changing something, or are you learning something, or are you moving? There's a document that this young male, it feels like a cousin or a brother that keeps showing me, or a brother-in-law that keeps showing me writing, and I just don't know what it was. So let me start with this. Is this a brother-in-law, cousin, brother? Who is this connected?
That has passed?
This is someone who's passed. And it could be a friend, because sometimes someone that was in your circle or so that may step forward, and even though they weren't biologically or blood connected, they may just say a brother. I'm asking him to give me. There's also a father. Is your dad crossed?
Nope.
Okay, so it's got to be is there a father-in-law who's crossed?
Yes.
Oh, so I almost went to grandfather, but they stopped me and kept me at the father generation. So it's definitely your father-in-law stepping forward. Do you remember how old he was when he crossed?
89 or 90.
So that's definitely not him, because this is a young male who's stepping forward. So make sure you just keep it with you. Who's in healthcare connected to you?
Healthcare.
Who? I get hospital or doctor, or there's someone connected healthcare. That's where I keep getting. The only other time I get the H, which I don't get it a lot, is if there's someone like Helen or Harry or a name with an H. So either one of those two. Nobody is in real estate connected to you, Denise?
No, there is a Helen that passed years ago.
Oh, so it's definitely her then. Who is she? How is she connected to you?
She's my aunt.
Okay, so just know Auntie Helen just wants to let you know that it's really her.
Yeah, we called her Honey.
The H. I get it. All right, perfect. So know that Honey is here, and she wants to let you know. Was there something, Denise, that you remember with? So was this mom's side or dad's side?
Mom.
Was there something with some legal document that happened in the family that was something going on with the legal document, like getting certain things or selling of a house or something? There's something that they're giving me, and the writing feels like it's a legal, some kind of legal thing. So, and you didn't just move or planning on moving?
No.
Okay, unless it's someone connected to you, but make sure you just keep it with you, because there's also a mother figure who steps forward. So is this mom or is this a grandmother?
Could be a grandmother. Mom's still here.
Okay, so she also just told me about birthday anniversary. Something's really close connected to you. 2 weeks back, 2 weeks forward, could be anniversary of death. Make sure you hang on to that, because they want to validate that there's something going on. And there's also some kind of graduation or celebration or something coming up connected to you. So it could be family that, June, May, something's happening or coming up. So, and what's in July? What's 7? July? Birthday, anniversary?
My youngest, his birthday. My oldest is graduating from college in May and June.
Of course, Denise. They want to give that all validations to let you know they know exactly what's going on. The legal piece, they're yelling at me. I don't know what this is. It almost makes me feel like there was conflict about selling something or getting something. Like so.
There was years and years ago. Maybe that's what she's talking about.
Oh, that's exactly what she's talking about, Denise. So it's just a wonderful way to let you know, not necessarily about the validation, but just to let you know that they're watching you and they're with you. So I'm going to leave you with that, Denise. Thank you so much. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Lots of love, Denise.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hi, this is Steve. Mark has sticky fingers today. Hi, this is Steven. Who's this? Hello?
Hi, this is Maureen.
What is the name?
Maureen.
Maureen. How are you, Maureen?
I'm good, thank you. How about yourself?
I'm okay, Maureen. So let me see what's going on with Miss Maureen. So, Maureen. Oh, wow. There's a lot going on here. So, Maureen, a grandmother just stepped forward, but she also gave me my sign or symbol for there was a recent crossing, a recent passing.
Yes.
So you understand that?
Yes.
But it wasn't her, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So you're, is this Mom's mom? She comes from the left.
My mom's mom is passed, yes.
Yeah, so, they'll tell me which side. I always like to know what side, whether it's your mom's mom or dad's mom.
Well, they both have passed.
Yes, but this one, the one that's talking to me or talking to you is Mom's mom because she comes from the left side. So she's just giving that. Maureen, is there migraines or did someone cross or some issue with the brain, like a brain tumor or aneurysm? My head is exploding right now.
That was my grandmother who had a brain tumor.
Wow. This is Mom's mom?
Yes.
Wow. So it's just a nice way to let you know it's really her and she's stepping forward. Is the recent crossing a guy?
Yes.
Okay. He's here and he's really close to you, correct?
Yes.
He is. I mean, is this a dad? Who is this?
My dad.
Oh, my God. I thought it was your dad. He's so happy to get to do this, Maureen. And he keeps he just keeps giving hugs and love and knows what this is like. And this was really recent, right?
December 2nd.
Wow. So no, that's recent. When I say really recent, I mean within the last year or so. He just has to. You have to make sure, Maureen, that he's still with you and he walks with you and he's got a beautiful sense of humor. He does. And he just said to me that you've got to tell. What's the one? Are you like the baby, the only girl? What's the one he keeps giving me for you? Are you in January, the first of the month? He keeps saying one. Someone have one kid? One child? What is your father talking about?
Well,
I don't
know what the one.
When I get one, it's either like there's only one girl or the oldest. I think I said baby, and I didn't mean to say baby. I meant to say the oldest. Or January, something happened like birthday, anniversary in January, or the first of the month. Maureen, so just make sure you hang on to it because he just gave me my symbol for that, So, and he keeps telling me, are you doing something for him? Why does he say like sometimes when someone's planning maybe to get a tattoo in memory of him or someone is planning to do something or maybe like just do something with ashes, he keeps telling me something is planned for him or something's happening, maybe a memorial. Do you know anybody who's doing something in for your dad?
No, I don't.
All right, just who's John or Jim, Jan? Who's the Ja? The only other time I get this is if there's a junior. Is there a junior?
My son's a junior.
Perfect. So it's just a nice way to let you know that he's giving a validation to your son. Did your son do something for your father, his grandfather? Did he draw something or write something or like do something specific for him?
No.
Somebody. You only have one child?
No, I don't.
So
I have.
Just make sure, Maureen, you keep this with you, because if he's bringing me to your kids, somebody did something, like a card or something something for your dad or for somebody. So just make sure you keep that with you, because if he's giving it to me, Maureen, it's a validation that he wants to and there's a piece of jewelry your father talks about too. I don't know what it is, but there's either something that was handed down or somebody has, or there was something in reference to a ring or a pendant. So make sure you keep that with you too, okay?
Okay, my brother is a junior, and he got my father's ring.
Oh, it's your brother. Oh, okay, I got it. So it's just a way that it's making sure you know it's really Dad. I'll tell you something, Maureen. Your father just said to me, at nighttime, he's with you. He's with you 24/7, but at nighttime, it's just to help you get rid of these sad thoughts. He's a beautiful father, Maureen.
Yes, he was.
Oh my God,
Yes.
and loves you so much, and knows how much you're hurting. I don't know if someone went to Ireland, England. I don't know what this is, but I feel there. So, or there's someone connected there. So, just make sure you also keep that with you. And unfortunately, I'm out of time, so I'm going to leave you with that, Maureen. But make sure to listen to this. Go to eventually when this is uploaded, I put this on my YouTube channel so you can re-listen to this. Okay?
Okay, and just one last thing.
Sure.
If we're talking about a ring and it wasn't handed down, I just got engaged when my father was passing away.
Oh my!
And he wanted that for me for years and years.
Oh, Maureen, I'm so glad you validated that. There's a double validation for the ring to your brother and such an amazing celebration that he's giving and everybody else is with your engagement. So happy engagement and congratulations, Maureen.
Thank you very much.
Listen, lots of love, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Alrighty, bye-bye. So we're out of time. Just to quickly say that Sunday, my event, there's still some tickets open. Go to Stephen the Medium, and you can, or my website.
April.
Can I finish this one? This guy just pushes and pushes me. So this Sunday,
the Puerto Rican,
2 to 4 at the Saugus Everett Elks. And on Facebook Live, I show the envelope. I give notes that are actually written by me, but really dictated by your loved ones. And then April 24th in the Crown Plaza in Warwick, that's going to be a fantastic. Tickets are selling so quickly for that. It's going to be myself and John LaCrosse. Go to my website or Facebook page to see all of that info, and we will see you next week. So bye-bye, Elix. Coach Elix?
Find me, Coach Elix, on Instagram, Facebook, and my website.
And on behalf of our third member of the show, Maki Mock, bye-bye.